Now this, what we've got here, is a variety of soft plastic gulp lures. Now, because we are in some murky water around here at Myuna Bay, we're going to use a 1/8 TT jig head. Now, we grab the soft plastic lure like so. We insert into the head, slowly push around so that it remains in the center of the lure until you get to a point where it reaches the lead, and pull back out like so that it is straight down the middle, and we have ourselves one beautiful 100mm peppered prawn Berkeley gulp lure. Now let's cast it out and see how we go. When you cast these out, you cast them into the shore like so. Wait till they hit the bottom, retrieve the slack and jig like so. Retrieve the slack, let it hit the bottom, retrieve slack and jig again. And keep doing so until you either get a fish or retrieve it back to the boat. Now, me myself just had a couple of little hits. But we are after something of decent size. Something we can take home and have for dinner tonight. It would be absolutely lovely. And just retrieve, back down, retrieve, back down, retrieve, back down. Now we cast again over into the shallow where the water drops off. Retrieve, jerk, retrieve, Now, as I showed you, I have a variety of gulp lures. Now it's good to change every now and then, because the different coloured waters, fish tend to go for different coloured lures. We've had a lot of rain lately, a lot of rain. And we just had a little bite. I dare say little. And when you're lure fishing instead of bait fishing, it's a hell of a lot more exciting than just throwing out a bait and, well, waiting for something to swim by and eat it. But as we use these plastic lures, it actually entices the fish to chase it. Now cast back into there again, because I've got a bit of a bite. And that's it, we've got one. Well, we had one. So, yeah. We've got a couple of little ones playing around with it, so there'll be a couple of little tailer. But anyway, as the saying goes, where there's little ones, there's big ones. And ladies and gentlemen, we have now got a hook up, and it feels nice, a nice decent size. We better get our net ready. Yes, we have ourselves a nice lovely flathead. Nice little dinner size, eating size flathead. Come on, baby. Land him nice and safely. And whenever you go to lay rods down, let off some line on. Let some slack off on your line, or your rods can snap. Now, we have him, and as you can see, he spat a lure and gave it straight back to us. I like to roll these over on their belly and grab them from underneath into the gills if you're going to keep them and eat them, like so. And that there, what we have is a nice tasty little flathead I will be having for dinner tonight. Thank you very much, my friend. So as you see, the Berkeley 100mm peppered prawn with a 1/8 jig head does the trick. We had a bit of luck in that little spot over there, so we'll flick there again and hope for the best. Hope to get a couple of different species today to keep the viewers alive. And we're on straight away as soon as it hit the water. Beautiful. We have ourselves another little fish. Might be, it's got a bit of weight about her. She's good. It's a nice morning on Lake Macquarie. Best way to spend a Sunday morning. There'll be 100 people waking up, 1,000 people waking up this morning with hangovers. Well, this little fella has decided to come out and catch himself a nice feed of flathead. Nice lovely feed of flathead. Once again, we have landed a flathead. Here's a little bit bigger size. And once again, release some slack off your line. Get your flathead. Some people like to use a rag, a pair of bogan grips, or roll them over on their belly. Grabbing them like this can be a little bit on the nasty side. Anyway, the peppered prawn has done it again. There we are, beautiful flathead. Starting to get bigger. Nice spot on the back of him. He's a lovely fish. Absolutely lovely fish. Now we could get a dozen of these today, but we're only really going to take home 4 or 5. We're going to catch and release the real big ones. This size is a nice, lovely size for dinner. Okay, change lures. As you can see, that one's been change the lures. You pull like so. Now, as you can see, it's been hammered a couple of times. Not really reusable, but anyway. Put them in the rubbish, don't throw them in the water, people. We have a variety of a different variety of lures here that we can use. This one here is called the Gulp, Berkeley Gulp, New Penny. Once again, through the tip, around we go till we find the lead. Pop. And there you have it. Now let's see how this new penny goes. And some good advice, people, if you happen to try these lures, try not to leave them in the sun unless they are well lubricated, because they dry out. Now we've just had a little touch on that, just sitting on the bottom, so Gulp New Penny doesn't seem to be working. Also, when you're lure fishing, it's good to get yourself a nice little 7-foot rod, spin combination. Me and myself have went out and bought myself a $620 Daiwa 2D sole, and a 2D sole 2,500 reel. This rod has caught me so many fish. It is the best $600 I have ever spent in my life, as I love my fishing. And it can hold its own, and it can hold some good weight. I have pulled in 4 kilo salmon on this rod. Flathead nearly 1 metre long, and it holds. I've changed lures to entice the fish a bit more. We are still on gulp 100mm with a 1/8 TT jig head. This one is called a nuclear chicken minnow. Works well in places of the lake. We're on here, people. That's through out. And we've got another little dusky. Look at that. Now, ain't that spectacular swimming in the water? That is absolutely beautiful fish. I love these fish. Big or small, I absolutely love them. Let's get him in the net nice and safely. Nice and safely. There you go, mate. There you go. There's a few nice flathead around this area. Try and get over on your bellies. Doesn't want to give me my hook back. He's got it good and proper. It's another nice little flathead. A nice little flathead. Another one for the dinner plate. So I say 4 or 5 today. The rest will be set free. Well, we got ourselves 3 flathead here at this spot. Drop 2, and we might just move on and try another spot. And we got one got ourselves one. He feels like a bit of dead weight, but he's he might be the good size one that we want. Oh yes, he does not want to get off the bottom, this one. That is absolutely beautiful. Listen to that reel. We have ourselves a nice one here. This is nice. He wants to run. He don't want to come off the bottom. Not at all. Oh yes, yes. Friends, we have ourselves a lovely fish here. That is nice. Will you look at that? That is absolutely lovely. That is one nice, and he's going again for it. Oh yeah, let him go. We got him through the lip. He's alright. We'll play around with him for a little while. A nice size. He don't like the look of my head. That is for sure. I'm only out here fishing with light line, so I like to let them go for a bit of a swim, tire themselves out a bit if they must. He's off again. He does not like the look of me. He really does not like the look of me. And again, not many people do. He's swimming around nicely through the water. To try and turn his head back a bit. That is lovely. Sunday morning fishing. It is absolutely lovely. I've got to keep tension on him. He's probably worn himself a nice good hole in the side of his mouth. And in that case, he will spit it. Come on, fella. We got you to the top of the water now. That is absolutely beautiful. That there is absolutely beautiful. Another nice flathead. Another nice flathead caught by Tom Kelly. Myself at Top Notch Fishing. That was caught on a squidgy, 120mm bloodworm wriggler. And that there is nice. That is nice, one nice fish. Nice speckles on her. On him everywhere. And that is it. That is 4 we've got today. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. This one, I think we'll let her go.